Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. In today's video, I will be talking about Sintranos. Today we got a new rotation, and since like I thought like it's going to be like rotation 1 back, but it seems that it's actually random now. So we're gonna talk about what champions you need to build in this Sintranos rotation. So usually like the 3 most important stages, which are like the key, the stages that gives you the key. So this one pretty straightforward. Everyone should have Blizzard and Wukong, and they just can do this one, and Walking Tomb drink helps a lot into this one. Everything else is just whatever. Now moving into the second one, which is the second key, pretty much like the Bommel. If you have Elva, you can literally do just whatever here, like Elva and what's his name? Turagi, right? Yeah, Turagi is actually nice here because you have a shield, and I do build my Turagi in resistance, high resistance in a Legion gear, and make sure to run Wella if you do have her. Her passive is actually decent enough, and you do need an HP burn champion, so pretty much any HP burn champion. We have Mishinaki. If you have Mishinaki, you are one of the lucky ones. If you don't have Mishinaki, let me see what options do we have. Debuff, HP burn. Oh, there is only 4 I can see. So I guess if you don't have Ninja and Aphides, pretty much your options are Mishinaki and Ilinaro. I think she has an A1 unresisted burn. Yeah, it's an A1. So that's your options. There is a Scarab King stage here, which is kind of annoying. So the only way to beat this stage, just build your Newt and your destroy max HP gear, whatever that gear is, and you should be fine. Now this one here is also a Scarab one, but if you have Lunatheral, he's a past fusion, it's just going to be like a very easy one. Lunatheral or Skull-Lord Bargal, those two are just insanely good into Scarab King. Lunatheral's A1 has destroy the target max HP by 30%, and every time he ally attack, he also joined the attack, and his passive, he does more damage to enemies with shields. So those two can pretty much solo it if you want, and everything else is there just to beat the spider. Now moving into the critical stages, S4 and S4, if you have Skull Crown, she pretty much can solo it with a decent gear. If you don't have a decent gear, 2 Skull Crowns, 3 Skull Crowns, and I think Torment, we had it last year as a guaranteed. It's not a guaranteed, but somewhat guaranteed. Like, we had to do an event to pull him. So those two can pretty much duo it if you can. You can even solo it. Iron Twin. Literally anything. I have Bad L. You don't need Siphi. Eurogrim can actually do some decent job into it. So pretty much you need an DPS champion, and in this situation you can use Whisper. Whisper does like insane amount of damage to bosses. S6, I think like the most annoying 2 stages are S6 and S8. So with the stage S6, this rare, do not sleep on him, okay? This Calm, he's decent for two things. He has an AoE that plays shield on all on this champion. No, not this one. It's this one, literally. Place counter attack and increase defense on an ally. On all ally. Sorry. The counter attack on a target ally, increase defense on everyone. So you need this buff, and then you put this buff literally on Stagnite here. And then Stagnite will kill everyone. So that's pretty much like the whole reason why you need this there. You literally like have 1, 2, 3 champions here just to make sure that they like Stagnite will survive. Like, you have life protection, revive on death, and this chick will like replace HP and revive herself after, or like after you kill someone. So literally this champion has one job, which is putting counter attack on Stagnite, and those 3 has one job, which is making sure Stagnite doesn't die. S8, I think it's an easy one, this rotation, because you can use a Stagnite. So whenever you can use a Stagnite, it's an easy stage. Also, you could use Gorlos. I think he's a pretty underrated champion. You have AoE, decreased defense, and this is just whatever, like HP burn, decreased accuracy, and his A1 double hit. But pretty much anything here is a good DPS champion. I think, what's his name? Richthoff. He's a attack all enemy, destroy the target max HP. I think he has poison or something. Attack one enemy 3 times, plays 5% poison. Attack one enemy 3 times. Oh, an all enemy. Yeah, he plays poison on all enemies, and this one is whatever. no aura. If you have Duchess, it's just straightforward. If you don't have Duchess, literally Kaja is probably the most underrated champion in the entire game. She's decent, one of the best supports in the game, but people just don't use her because they have Siphi. That's like literally the only reason why you shouldn't be using, why you wouldn't use her. Lord Shazar, just bomb everything, and I think that's pretty much it. Now moving into the Sand Devil, it's like kind of like this stage, you always do this, okay? Red champion, that is, you go other effects, revive, passive, what is revive? This is how you beat this stage. Red champion, that is a reviver. And we do have Pythion. Pythion is just amazing. And a second champion just to do DPS. If you have Shigur, it's going to be a cheese. If you don't have Shigur, literally any champion with Brimstone. So any champion with Brimstone can do it. So you could even run, you could literally do anything that has Brimstone here. But yeah, Brimstone, HP burn are your best. So that's why Venus is the ideal here as a DPS champion. Now moving into this, the most important stage after Amius, which is the Fire Knight. This Fire Knight is literally the easiest Fire Knight rotation because you could use as many Cold Hearts as possible, and you build both of them in Relentless. I do build my Dark Kale, which I was able to pull a 6-star soul for him last week, and I think I just ran him in Phantom Touch. Everything in Phantom Touch here, even though I would love to run Crushing Rend, but you know, it's Fire Knight, so the extra hit will help. And yeah, this is literally the easiest. If you have Lanicus, you get yourself like an ally attacker. Is there any ally attackers? Other effects, I think. Pause. Yeah, ally attack. Yeah, it's just Lanicus this rotation. And now moving to Amius. And as I said in the past, Ruan is one of the best DPS champions against Amius. She has an A1 with a high chance to place block debuffs. Sorry, place heal reduction. And she has 4 times poison on the boss. So that's what makes her one of the best. Menaya is probably the most underrated champion into Amius for multiple reasons. A1, every time she uses it, she put continuous heal on the ally with the lowest HP. A2, heal reduction. A3, block debuff, heal all allies by like a lot. Then place a shield, passive. I don't know what it does. Speed aura. So her entire kit, I want to say designed to beat Amius, but it's not designed because she's a very OG champion and Amius is just a new boss. But her entire kit is insanely good for Amius. And the best champion as a DPS, it's Artak. I run my Artak with Brimstone, so he has HP burn to do damage, he has Brimstone to do more damage, and he has decreased attack, which makes him like probably the best DPS to use. What else can we use as a DPS? Yeah, you could simply use Rathalos Blade Master, especially if you have the 4-star soul, because that's gonna help him to tank. Supreme Galek is good, but if you're looking for decreased attack, I think your best option is literally Artak. Do we have anything else other than Artak debuff? Yeah, we have Stag Knight. We have Duke. Yeah, this is the champion Neldor I was talking about. He has decreased attack. Oh, it's not 100%. It's 75% that goes up to 80, I guess. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And if you need a guide into any stage, make sure to leave in the comment section below so I know what stages people usually struggle with, so I can make a video about. So yeah, this channel pretty much focused on basically what's this thing? Curse City Sintranos content. And I do like it because I think before introducing Sintranos, I was just pretty bored at the game, and now I have content that I'm struggling to beat. And hopefully the goal is to get 101 stages cleared. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.